viewer. I'm behind the camera. I'm taking a break. I lit my thumb on fire on Twitch, so I'm over here drinking some water. If I don't knock a bunch of shit over. It's not blistering yet, but I definitely lit my thumb on fire. That black is the glove, by the way. See if I can find it. Yeah. So yeah, I lit my thumb on fire. So that was super fun. I'm alright. I'm just gonna have a blister on my thumb for like a couple of days. Whoever packed these gloves in these boxes deserves to like have their hands broken. They're twisted up. They're all twisted up. Like, I don't think that's the manufacturer's fault. I don't think. 'Cause I got this box. This box. And then these two volts. And I got these heavy duty ones because they're a little bit thicker and they don't tear as easy. I don't go through as many of those as I do through these thin ones. Let's see, I think these are they should have their thickness somewhere here. Oh yeah, I mean the amount of times that I've lit can't. Come on now. Focus on me. There you go. Happy you're here. Camera just doesn't want to work with me today. I mean, fair because Twitch. If you want to see more unhinged stuff, you should see me on Twitch. It gets absolutely chaotic. There's a link on the description and on most of my lives. I can usually link it, or have one of my moderators link it. Yeah, I'm okay. It just gets chaotic over at Twitch. It gets really unhinged, and I'm not worried about it. What was I saying? Oh, my gloves. I got these thin gloves. Me and my friends try to help each other's channel out, and he sent me a sponsored link for gloves, and I just got them. I don't mind it. It's like two types of people. Yeah. Yeah. I can do art and talk about certain things on YouTube, and I can't do certain things and talk about certain things on YouTube, and I can't get away with as much as I can with Twitch, with YouTube. So, I'm going to be trying to funnel all of you guys, or most of you guys. I'll still be uploading to, sorry, sensory issue on my hands. I mean, wild, right? I'm still going to be uploading to YouTube. I'll still be doing every other day, but every other day I'll be doing YouTube, Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, and then whenever, if that eventually burns me out, I'll funnel it all to Twitch and just load clips from Twitch to YouTube. That was a lot to say, holy crap. I use words, don't I? Remember to stay hydrated. I don't think I drink water as much as I should. I don't even think I think I just like dropped it. That's how crazy Twitch chat gets. My brain just doesn't want to process anything right now. I'm okay. It was just a wild stream. I did in fact catch my thumb on fire. And it took me about 3 business days to respond because I don't have the best feeling in my hands. I've broken them a few times doing very stupid things in my youth, despite how I look. I am in my 30s. So I've skateboarded, I do motorcycles now. There's been incidences of me putting my hands out and breaking my wrists and shattering a couple of fingers. And, I do not have the best feeling in my hands. That's why you won't see very much unless it's like pen work or something. This one, you will rarely see me do ones like this anymore. These ones. My fine detail is getting a little not great. I'm starting to having to hold my breath to get fine detail and fine lines in. Yeah. So that's a little frustrating, but we're working on it. We're doing stuff for it. I'll be alright. It's just nerves. I just gotta work out my hands and do a bunch of physical therapies and stuff. So it's not like degenerative or anything. It's just age. I just didn't take care of my hands. I didn't think I'd be a full-time artist in my 30s. So it's all your fault. So I think we will work on both this one and the one that we were working on yesterday. I think not yesterday, 2 days ago, a day ago. We'll do can is for that. So yeah, kick back, relax, hang out, chit chat. Be nice, say nice things to everybody in the chat. Yeah. My Twitch chat, as chaotic as it got, excuse me, as chaotic as it got, was about being able to be in, you might have a boss that breathes down your neck, or a colleague that breathes down your neck, or, someone in your family that is like, hey, no, it's supposed to be like this, or it's supposed to be a certain way, and you can't always say, hey, dude, back off. You can't always do that in, like, work situations and, family situations, family dynamics and stuff. And I was talking in Twitch, YouTube being a continuation of being able to find something that you can just be like, if you're feeling comfortable with the blue, then maybe add some green. Get out of your comfort zone and do something that isn't, it isn't in your control of what happens, but you have control of saying no whether you like it or not. So, for instance, if I wanted to add, I had something very similar to this one, right? On the bottom. And I was saying that although I like it, I don't want anything similar. I don't like, as much as I'm someone that likes routine, as I'm someone that really likes routine, I don't like trying to make the same thing of the paintings. I don't like having, that's why I only create one of ones. I don't want to have this same rose, this same brush stroke on any of my paintings. I mean, yeah, I do a lot of the drifts, or I do a lot of the, the swirls, or I do a lot of, like, of the pen detail, and then the paint around it, and I do a lot of the style of it, but I try not to have, like, for instance, this one that I just put back, and like this one. I love them both, don't get me wrong. They're both for sale, by the way. They need good homes. But I try not to create the same painting over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Can you go on nicely? No. I try not to do the same, in a sense, the same vase over and over again, I try not to do the same thing over and over and over. It's good to be able, in art or in video games, you in real life you can't always just, like, get sidetracked and do a side quest, or you can't always just skydive without a parachute. You know, there are consequences in real life. As you know, with this, I noticed that it was getting really kind of similar to one of those. So I just spilled yellow all over it. I literally took the yellow and I just and in art and in video games and in sports and whatever it is you do to get away from, you know, the struggles of that life where you can't just tell the colleague, tell the boss, tell the family member, hey, back off, or like, you know, just be like, I just want to go like, whee! You know, like you can't always do that, and I'm not saying you should, because no, that's what we're a community of helping each other not do that. It's the ability to just go like, that's not gonna hurt the painting. That's not hurting me. It is absolutely okay. I have glass over here, so let me move this real quick. I just don't want glass all over. But it is absolutely okay to just knock shit over sometimes. Come here, you. It's just rolled off camera. I don't want to lose it. I will forget where it went. It is absolutely okay to knock things over. It's absolutely okay to cause a mess. Like, it's not, it's fun. It may not look fun when you're doing the action, you know, flipping the table at home, or, you know, sitting there in the closet, or sitting there in your bedroom and being like, yelling at your colleague while just yelling into your closet. That's fine. That's fine. Seriously, that is absolutely okay. Like I said on Twitch, it is absolutely okay not to be okay. It's okay. You just can't hurt people. That's the line. I gotta pick these bottles up. Hold on. Does that make sense? Unhinged behavior. Does my rant make sense at all, or am I just like actively losing it mentally on stream? I mean, I already am. I mean, so the lighter that I used. Exactly. Don't hurt others and don't hurt yourself. If you want to, you know, it's over there holding other stuff, but if you have a table or, you know, a chair, like, I have chairs everywhere. You want to take, you know, you want to go into your backyard, or, you know, they They have those places where you can like go and take a crowbar to old TVs and stuff. Like I think they have one in Virginia Beach called like the Break Room or whatever. Not sponsored, just saying. You know, you can literally just go and flip it. It's fine. You're not breaking anything. Like, don't hurt others. Don't hurt yourself. As long as you follow that, you can flip shit as much as you want. I mean, in your own, you know, backyard, garage. I'm loud as fuck anyway, so. I buy very tough things because I am constantly letting my emotion out through on my art. And if you know me in real life, I am the nicest, happiest person because I do have stresses. I mean, I have bills and, you know, rent and fucking payments and all that other shit. I have that stuff. I do. But I have something, whether it be art, whether it be art or, you know, for my spouse, for my wife, she likes to play video games. You know, whether it's art, whether it's video games, whether it's working out, you know, go to the gym, you know, lift the weights. Am I having a stroke? A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, no. Just the usual. You know, it's absolutely okay to flip the chair, you know, punch the punching bag, lift the weights. If it's your shit, break it. I mean, obviously don't break the $900 flat screen TV on your wall. You'll regret that one, I promise it. You're gonna, you know, be like, yeah, I'm gonna sit there and watch TV. Oh, right. I said, you know, screw you to my boss and to you know, don't do that. Don't do, you know, don't damage something you'll regret. But, like, these chairs are like 3 pieces. You know, and as much as I have tortured them, they don't fall apart because I purposely buy things that I can kind of toss around. You know, if it's a lawn chair or, you know, boxes, you can buy boxes for like cheap as shit at Walmart and some tape. Tape and boxes and like a baseball bat. Set those boxes up, tape them together, put some styrofoam in it, 100% you'll feel better. Or the thing that I said on Twitch was go to Home Depot and buy the dowel rods that are like 86 cents a piece or something. Buy like 10 of them. Buy like $1 worth. You know, whatever it is. You know, the thick ones, the thin ones, whatever it is, and just sit there and break it. Sometimes you just gotta fucking break shit. Sometimes you just gotta do that. It gets a little bit more unhinged on Twitch, but that was the conversation. Yeah, here's an ad break. Join us for a one-of-a-kind art show where horsepower meets pure imagination. This event celebrates the rebellious spirit of art and motorcycle cultures through wild colors, cool characters, and creativity. Explore unique artwork from local artists. Experience Harley-inspired creativity like you've never seen before. And connect with fellow writers, gearheads, and art lovers. Whether you ride, paint, or just dig the culture, the Motorcycle Art Show at Southside Harley-Davidson is the ultimate fusion of chrome and creativity. Join me at Southside Harley-Davidson October 18th. Address is 385 North Witchduck Road, Virginia Beach, Virginia, 23462. Hope to see you guys there. You guys see the tent, and the weights are back there to hold the tent down. And then I made this. Well, I didn't make it, but I painted it. Bought a white tablecloth and used it as a floor mat for a little while, so you'll see like it's a left for me and a right for you guys. Yep, you'll see like right angles where I had canvases, and you'll be able to see it a lot more at the event. Yeah, hope to see you guys there. That'll be really fun. I'll give you guys stickers. If you see me, goes here. If you see me at the event, I'll hand you guys a free sticker. I'll give you guys a magnet half off. I mean, they're only $5. What is that? $2 magnet? Yeah. Look at that. Pocket change. Yeah. So I think we're gonna work on this one, and then we're gonna kind of mess with this one a little bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna grab my chair and my cushions. This chair is like solid wood. Like, it's just a solid wooden. I'm bending it weird, but it's not too heavy. But I wouldn't want to throw it. You know, like I said, there's certain things you can and can't throw. And like, you know, you don't want to break the $900 TV. You don't want to put holes in your wall because your landlord will get pissed. You don't want to throw the, you know, $200 to $300 PlayStation, or you see how disconnected I am with games. I haven't bought a game system since the PlayStation 4. That's how behind on games I am. I just don't. So, you know, they're just not my thing. I still play them. I just don't actively pay attention to it all. But you know, don't throw the Xbox. Don't throw the. Are they still around? Fuck. Yeah, they are. Okay, don't throw the Xbox. Don't throw the PlayStation. Don't throw the Switch. Don't throw things that are super expensive. If you need to, go to Dollar Tree and just buy some $2, $1 toys. Break some shit. They have glasses there. Put them in a trash bag and hit them with a hammer. Be destructive. It's okay within reason, as long as you're hurting yourself and you're not hurting others. As long as you do those two things, you'll be okay. Let's see, we're gonna do this in gray and grab this. Oh, and if you want to see the explanation of why I take care of some brushes and refuse to take care of others, that is also on Twitch. Why is my big head in the way? Yes. Wow. See? Heavy. See? Heavy chair. Where did my Brillo pad go? There it is. I don't have very much clear coat today, so we gotta be very staring. And I gotta grab this thing because my wife keeps yelling at me. Luckily, she doesn't do it on stream. She saves me that embarrassment. That public embarrassment, rather. But I do, she does talk to me afterwards. She doesn't, like, yell at me, you know, like, she doesn't yell at me. She's nicer than that. Yeah. mean, to be fair, it's not quite healthy to just sit there with aerosol fumes as I do. Just sit there and just breathe it in. So I get it. Wait for that to dry. Smoke if you got them. I'll pull this a little bit more, and I'll tilt this a little bit that way, and that will help get rid of the glare. I gotta move some stuff around and fix lighting angles, and I'm getting other ring lights as well. I gotta put some on this side, and I have these ones. These are iridescent and LED, and I'm putting LED ring lights on this side, and hopefully that'll brighten it a little bit. I do have two little dome lights here, but they're not great. Like, if I turn this lamp off, that's those two dome lights, and I can't even paint in that. So it's alright. Where'd my lighter go? There it is. And I do sell these paintings. They are for sale if you do like them while we are on live. Please let me know, and I'll get your information after the stream. Yeah. How's everybody's, what's today? Thursday? Thursday? How's everybody's Thursday? Go right? Looks like it's about. A little bit more time, if that's okay. Trying to think of what I'll be doing. And as much as it doesn't look like I clean my brushes, I do. After the stream, I clean this out and actually use clean water to wash brushes. As chaotic as it looks, I do take care of things. Let's take this off because it just stay. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab. I think for these, left it over there. I think for the windows of these two, of these two buildings, I'm gonna make them a little bit darker, but there we go. This way. I'm gonna make them gold, a little reflective, a little bit reflective. Oof. So, when I sit here, I'm gonna grab. While these two are drying, I'm gonna add some stuff in here. My point is, out of this whole chaotic stream, is sometimes when you get stressed and you learn to break things within reason. For instance, I like getting junk for a specific reason. Something, I'm just going to show a little bit of it because it's from a different thing. I have this, and I broke it apart, and in the winter when it gets a lot colder, I don't just paint, I do other things, and I don't want to spoil it, it'll be fun. And I like breaking those things down and making something different out of them. You know, when you play video games, you can create new characters, you can create new branches, new storylines that you don't think you've tried before. You know, when you get fired from a job, if you ever get fired from a job, it happens to almost everybody. Don't think of it as a loss of that job. Think of it as a new opportunity. Don't go to the same, you know, if you work at a restaurant, don't go to the same restaurant. Try something new. You work in retail. Try something else. Try something that is out of your comfort zone. Try something that you don't think that, oh, well, I don't think I would ever do that. I'm at this job. Well, try it. It might be fun. You might make new friends. You might find a little bit of happiness, you know? I like what I do. I think that when you like what you do, it helps a little bit with the daily stress. You know, if you, and I get, like, you can always have the opportunity to do what you want to do, or, you know, what makes you happy. Sometimes you just have to survive, and that's okay too. What I'm saying is if you feel stressed, if you feel overwhelmed, do something in order for yourself to be able to boil over or bubble over or explode within reason. You know, like they have those break rooms. They have, you know, junkyards. You could easily just go to, like, in here they have, like, pick and pull, you know, or, like, they have, you know, those ones where you can just grab junk and pay its weight or whatever it is. Buy a car door, break the window, hit it with a hammer. It's okay to be destructive within reason, as long as you're not hurting people, as long as you're not hurting yourself. And hurting people remains to damaging, hurting them, verbal. As long as you're not hurting people, as long as it's your shit, they can't get mad. You know, like, I was flipping over chairs and throwing this over on stream, and the canvas isn't gonna get mad at me. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? It's my shit. My landlord's not gonna get mad at me because I got paint on the floor, or my landlord's not gonna get mad at me because I broke my thing. He's not gonna get mad because I'm doing all this. There's paint thinner for a fucking reason. He knows that I demonstrated it to him. You know, like, see, the painting, it's fine. It's not gonna have feelings. Look at that. Whee! It's okay to be destructive. As long as you're not hurting yourself, hurting other people, damaging people's stuff. If it's your stuff and it's replaceable, then who gives a shit? No one's bought this yet. No one's bought it, so if I wanted to snap it in half, I could. Do I want to? Not really. There's a bunch of others that I could. Do I want to? Maybe a different stream. I think I'll probably break one on a different Twitch stream. That'll be interesting. My point is it's okay to lose your shit sometimes. Within reason, at least. Like, you know, don't hurt people. That's what I'm saying. Don't hurt people. Don't hurt yourself. Those are the two main things. But, like, art, you can stay there. Like this one. wants to behave. There we go. There we go. This one's a little wet right now, so I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna lift this up. Come on, you. Come on. It's just mad because I threw it. You know, as that is the process of like being destructive. For me, there's ones that are very calm. You know, with this one, let me move all of this stuff so I don't be destructive when I don't want it to be. It's the key important bit. So for this, right, my process is I learned triangular breathing. My therapist talks to me about box breathing. But, you know, it's the process of just taking a moment and letting it just happen. Like, you know, you might be boiled over at work. You might be stressed in traffic. You might be, I'm guilty of that. I get really mad when people cut me off in traffic. It's the process of letting it happen. And yeah, you might be able to have some control of it, but the process of it is still there. So like, with here, I didn't like how these turned out really. So I'm going to do this. Triangle. Wow, I totally almost tripped on my chair. Ate shit on fucking TV. May not always work out. Most you can do is go with the flow and hope it turns out well. Look at that, it looks amazing. Looks cool as shit, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the lighter blue, but that's okay. We'll fucking go with it. You know, I accidentally used the lighter blue. That's okay. Just go with it. Let go. It is okay. There we go. My chat totally just lost it. Sorry. Woo! Alright. That looks neat. Hold on. I gotta grab a nail because this is clogged. There we go. I do have a gray. Oh, there it is. God, that thumb is not happy right now. Oops. What's up, dude? I caught my thumb on fire on Twitch. This is just a continuation of that. Hopefully not me lighting myself on fire again. I mean, bound to happen. I've done it a couple of times. I don't think I've done it on stream, though. I will add it to clips, though. I'll put it on YouTube and Twitch later on in the night. So that way, you know, people can see it on shorts or something, but yeah. All good, bud. We still appreciate the lurkers. It's all good. It is okay to just be present instead of actively here sometimes. That is 100% okay. I'm waiting for this to dry. I am out of clear coat. I bought some. I'm just waiting for it to get here. Because the Walmart near me keeps them behind glass, and there's a certain amount you can buy, which is one. Maybe don't set appendages on fire on the internet. Well, at least it was my thumb. It wasn't something that would get me fired. In this sense. But I will try. I will do my best to try. I mean, if anything, it'll get a little bit more views, because it took me about 3 business days to respond to my thumb on fire. Cause like, here, let me move this and I'll sit in front of the camera for you guys. So this has a minute to dry. Come here. Oh, I just dropped a nail. Damn. I'll find it. I'm not worried about it. I don't have the greatest feeling in my hands. I've broken my hands a couple of times, so I'm not. God, my shit's so blurry. Come on, focus. Focus. Might just be all the crap on my lens. There it is. I'm kind of like washed out. I noticed on the screen. I'm still trying to adjust my lighting. I'm not really used to being in front of the camera. So yeah, there's that. But yeah. Here's the glove. So, hold on. So this would be my thumb on this hand. I'll pull this off real quick to show you. But Yeah, that's like, I mean, on fire, on fire. It took me like 3 business days to respond to. I can't even be mad at myself. I don't have the greatest feeling in my hands. Let's see. I skateboarded in my teens, as I'm sure I think like a good majority of my generation did. I mean, I see kids skateboarding still. And there were times where I would fall and I'd put my hands out. So, like, I won't do this, but that's not popcorn. It's my hands. So, yeah. That's why I'm starting not being able to do fine detail. Which kind of sucks. Like here's a pretty good example. I fucked up on these daisies. Like, I don't know if I can get close enough. But like, I didn't get some of the ink. Like, some of the ink's like that, and then you see that one that's twisted. There's a couple of them. My fine detail started messing up there. And where the fuck did I have this? Oh, right here. And on here, on this one, I gotta be careful of how I position this. My line work is starting to kind of fall apart. I need to do physical therapies and stuff for my hands. It's not degenerative or anything. It's just me not taking care of my hands. That's all it is. I was just an idiot kid. I mean, to be fair, like, these don't help either. But, you know, I'm not a big fine detail. I mean, unless I'm with pen, if I'm doing pen, that kind of requires fine detail, like doing my wall up here, getting into those straight lines and such, even with a brush, I noticed is getting a little difficult, which is, I mean, to be fair, I didn't think I'd be painting full-time in my 30s. But, yeah, it's a little frustrating. I'm starting to take care of my body and my health and all that stuff, but if there's any, like, you know, young adult viewers or something in my stream, please take care of your body, please take care of your health, because I'm only 30, shit, oh my god, I'm starting to forget my age too. 33? 32? You start forgetting after you're like past 21, because at that point it doesn't matter how old you are, you can 32. Thank you. Yeah. So, we'll continue with this a little bit. Now that it's dried out some, I'm going to bring the blue and black down a little bit more on this side. I like the triangle here. I'm going to try to bring that kind of like this down. And then I'm going to put more of the white speck on here to kind of make it kind of look multi-dimensional. And then I'm going to put some of the blue, black, and white down, but I want some of the brown to show, because I have an idea. Ow! There's a mosquito in here, and I'm not happy about that. God. What was I saying? I said, stop overreacting. Right. So I'm going to grab this and my brush and brush. I don't want to use brush on this actually. I'm going to use... You know, I throw things and don't realize where they go until I need to use them again. Oh, there. Give me a second while I kind of... Here's some weird ASMR for all you folks. Did I get that on the painting? No, it's stuck on my fingers. Okay. I should have a channel specifically for this. I probably have more viewers. It's not about the viewers, though. It's really not. I enjoy what I do. You know, like, my thumb hurts, man. It just feels like pins. You know, like, again, not the greatest feeling. So it feels like I cut my thumb. I mean, I didn't. It's just like, these aren't latex, these are nitrile. But, they just have paint and melted paint and stuff all over them. I'll fix it when I'm done with the stream. I'm not worried about it while I'm on stream, but I got that porous soap, whatever it is, orange. Hang on a sec. I don't think that was my reflection. Hang on. was really weird. And that wasn't one of my paintings. Was it? I know it wasn't me. Oh, fuck. Okay, I see what it was. Okay. Those windows over here are kind of like warped a little bit. And, what is that? My cart. Yeah, that's 100% what that was. Okay. Looks like a fucking head, dude. Looks like a head in the corner of my window. Like, if I don't look directly at it, it looks like someone's face. Like, I don't wanna do all that. But I'll take a picture with my phone, and I'll, if you follow, MVA on Facebook, you'll be able to see it there. If my phone wants to zoom in. Let me get where I was, because then you'll be able to see it better. That terrified the shit out of me, dude. The corner of my eye, all I saw was like, oh, it's not showing up very well. But on my phone, it looks like there's a person at the corner of my window. Like, kind of like this, but in my window. And, yeah, it just, I don't do, jump scares very well. It's that saying of stay strapped to get clapped kind of thing, so. Whew, okay. Wow, okay. I'm gonna end the stream there, because I can't even focus after that. I'll see you guys on, what is today, Thursday, so I will see you guys on Saturday. It'll probably be a little bit more of a it'll be less of a chaotic stream. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna run some ads, we'll finish this painting, and then we'll end the stream. Here's an ad break. We all need a break, so we're gonna have an ad break. Oh, that was that, okay. This stream MVA is sponsored by Dubby Energy. If you go to Dubby.gg, and use my promo code MVADubby, that is MVADUBBY. At checkout, you'll receive 10% off your order. And also, if you live in the Virginia area, Southampton Road area at least, I will be doing pistons and paint at Southside Harley Davidson, and you'll be able to check me out. Here's that.
Join us for a one-of-a-kind art show where horsepower meets pure imagination. This event celebrates the rebellious spirit of art and motorcycle cultures through wild colors, cool characters, and creativity. Explore unique artwork from local artists, experience Harley-inspired creativity like you've never seen before, and connect with fellow writers, gearheads, and art lovers. Whether you ride, paint, or just dig the culture, the Motorcycle Art Show at Southside Harley-Davidson is the ultimate fusion of chrome and creativity. Join me at Southside Harley-Davidson on October 18th. Address is 385 North Witchduck Road, Virginia Beach, Virginia, 23462.
That'll be fun. I'll be able to see you guys, hang out, and take pictures and give you guys free stickers and shit. It'll be fun. Come hang out. Let's see. Where is the thing that I had just a moment ago? Oh, there it is. That's it. I actually probably gonna use a specific brush for this. shit, I know.
fucking glare, but... Bring it up to you guys. Nice, thank you. Just gotta sit here for a second. Oop. A little bit of clear coat, so I'm saving it. It's fine. So yeah. If you want to see what I do to this later on, I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'll probably finish it in the Twitch chat, or the Twitch, so head on over to Twitch and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.